Hi guys, it is Friday, just going from work. I got a package that I ordered from Romwe. I've used Shein before for clothes, and then I decided to do Romwe because they had a quarter zip cheetah fluffy thing that I wanted, and it's amazing. I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. But I did get some cheetah scrunchies, and I love scrunchies, so super excited for these. But I'm starting a reading vlog. Miss Lily just came in with her ball, like she always does, and I'm reading some new releases. And so the first one I have is from Alaska with Love by Allie James. I actually read 100 pages today during my class guided reading. We had to shift things around because we had Monday off, and then we had a 2-hour delay scheduled on Thursday, so we decided to read today, and so I got 2 periods of reading. And this one is about a woman who writes letters to this guy who's in the military, and then I think he like comes back and lives in Alaska, and like one of them is like, I don't want to actually like be anything, and it's okay so far. I know Melissa from She's an Open Book wasn't a big fan. I think she gave it 3 stars, and I'm in between 2 and a 3 right now because the girl's super annoying to me. In her letter she wrote to him, like her email, she literally, this is the second time they ever even spoke, she talked about how sexy men in uniform are, and I'm just like, you literally don't even know this man, and that's weird. So just like the tone of their messages is weird. I'm liking it more now that they're like daily talking to each other and know each other more. But and what's really annoying in the beginning was like she would write an email and then we would read it, and then it'd be his perspective and he'd read the email and we'd read it again. I'm like, we know this email, we just read it 10 pages ago. So that's annoying, but we'll see how I feel about this. I also plan on picking up Engaged to an Earl by Lisa Byrne. This comes out next week, so I really have to read this. It's historical romance. Very excited. I don't remember which one this is. Oh, so it's like the girl from his past. I had 2 arcs from Avon. That's why I didn't remember which one, but she's from his past and now he's like really into her. So we'll see. And I'm reading Desperate Measures by Katie Robert at the gym. That is an erotic Jasmine Jafar novel, and not the best choice to read at the gym. I just hope nobody's reading over my shoulder, that's all I can say. But I'm enjoying that so far. I'm about halfway through. I did start the audio of Breathless by Lex Martin. I think it's Breathless, the covers here, and she did send me an e-arc of this, but I've been swamped with reading that I told her I wasn't sure I'd be able to get to it, and then I was on Audible Escape and it's on there. It's brand new. It came out the 18th, so I'm reading that right now, and I have to go to the gym because I took 2 days off already this week, and then I have schoolwork to do and some grading left to do. I have 20 essays left to grade, which I have to get on this weekend. So that's my weekend. But look at Miss Lily. Hi. Are you being a cutie pie? Are you being a cutie pie? Yes, you are. Oh, you're so pretty. It's almost noon, and I've been working on schoolwork all morning. Got downstairs around 9 because we went to the gym, and I got showered and ready for the day. And then I sat at the table for 2.5 hours working on my essay. So they're sad. So I read some more from Alaska with Love last night. Still don't like it at all, but I'm determined to finish because I DNF'd Gabriel's Inferno recently. I don't want to DNF too many books in a row, even though that shouldn't matter. But I also at the gym felt uncomfortable reading Desperate Measures, so I decided to read some more of Wild at Heart, and it's still very boring. I am now 50% of the way through that, and I'm still very bored. But again, I'm gonna read it because I want to finish that book, especially because it was for review. I missed my review date, and I told them, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna finish this by release date because I'm probably gonna give it 2 stars. So this reading vlog is off to a great start. But I am about halfway through Breathless now by Lex Martin, and I'm really enjoying it. And it is a trope I don't like. So it's like best friends to lovers, but the girl's been pining after guy the whole time, and the guy's been hooking up with everybody he wants to, and then he finally sees her in a new light, and she's just been waiting for him. And I don't really like that trope. I like it when they're just friends in both eyes, and then they both kind of are like, hey, wait, we kind of like each other. So it's okay. I think I would like it better if I like that trope better, but this is my new cheetah quarter zip, and I am obsessed with it. It was like $15 from Romwe, so I'll link Romwe down below if you're interested. It took a while to get here. It said it had 2-day shipping since the 14th, and it got here on the 21st, so that was not 2-day shipping, but I love it. It's super soft. The only bad thing is the sleeves are like kind of really big, but other than that, I love this so much. I'm gonna live in it forever. I'm gonna go film some videos and grade some essays. I have to do that today too. And so And maybe by like 4 o'clock I'll be able to sit down and read. I'll talk to you later. Hi, Miss Lil. You're so pretty. Hey guys, I have my cheetah scrunchie with my cheetah quarter zip that I ordered yesterday. But I have 30 pages left of this and it's bad. I looked it up. It's the author's first book. It's super cringy. The dialogue's super cringy. The characters are just like cliche caricatures, I guess. Like there's the woman next door to Gabe who they had a fling and now she's all jealous and trying to like throw off the girl that came to visit him, Sarah. She's our main character. And her family's awful and she takes care of her niece and like that's her job as the nanny, and the mom is like a TV anchor and is never home and can't even like get her ready for school. She was mad that she wasn't there to get her ready for the day. And it's like, you're the mother. And the brother's like that too, and her mom's like that, and everybody's just an annoying cliche. And like I said, everything's really, really cringy. Like even the texts are cringy, and I'm like, did you not like read the dialogue out loud to see how it would sound out loud? And it's just a huge, huge miss for me, but I'm determined to finish. I have 30 pages left, so it's probably gonna be a 2-star. But I'm gonna go sew, because I have to get stuff up for my restock, for my book sleeves, and I'm gonna listen to my Lex Martin book, so hopefully it's better than this, which it is so far, thankfully. It is Sunday morning and I just finished submitting my paper that was crazy long. My friend's also doing it with me, another teacher at school, and she's doing my master's program, but she's doing a different program, but we're doing it through the same college, and her class, she had to write a 5 to 7 page paper. Mine ended up being 15 pages. And I had to create an entire unit based off of reading strategies from 5 other units I had to analyze and compare. Creating one lesson plan takes a while, let alone an entire unit. And so I just did a 3-day unit because I was like, I'm not making this. My units are like weeks at a time when you're teaching English, because typically the unit is like the book that you're teaching. So that was not fun at all. Stressed out about that yesterday, but that's turned in now, so I can relax today. I did end up finishing From Alaska with Love last night and giving it 2 stars. The ending was no better, and of course there's like a malicious girl and like mean girls, and like they were talking in the bathroom and she overheard, and then she's like, does he really like me? And it's just 2 stars. Very disappointing in that one. That comes out this week if you're interested in picking that up, I think, or next week. I would not recommend, but I also finished reading Desperate Measures this morning by Katie Robert. I really enjoyed that, especially the ending. It really picked up with Jasmine's character. It's a Jasmine and Jafar romance, and it's pretty steamy, and I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I liked it a lot. Jasmine, obviously everything's consensual, but they like their kind of hate to love kind of romance, like acting like they hate each other, and it's really like Jafar kind of keeps her as prisoner, kind of. And Jasmine really takes her own in the end, so I liked that. We got Tink and Meg as characters, and I know Meg gets book 2 and Tink gets book 3, so I already pre-ordered Desperate Measures and book 2, learned my lesson, I think, unless it's book 3, I don't remember. I think it's book 2 from Katie Robert at a Polycon, so I'm gonna meet her, which is exciting. I would recommend it if you like twisted, dark, steamy retelling of a fairy tale, and it was fun. I'm glad I read it. It was pretty short. It was like 200 pages, so glad I read that. And then I am still trying to read Wild at Heart. I'm not 60% of the way through. I read it at the gym this morning. We finally got some conflict that was like getting somewhere, and then it resolved, and now I'm bored again because she's still buying a crap ton of stuff for her house that's really expensive. So it got good for like 5%, and then it's boring again. I'll probably give it 3 stars. Probably like more on the 2.5, but I feel like 2 is kind of too harsh because I'm not liking it like From Alaska with Love, but I'm not liking it because I'm bored, so we'll see. I also have about an hour left of Breathless by Lex Martin. I was listening to that this morning when I was sewing as well, and yesterday while I was sewing. I'll probably listen to it the rest of it today, and it's really good. We got some suspense going on near the end, so that one's looking like it's a 4-star. It's a small town. The guy works with horses. They're planning the wedding of the couple, I believe, from book 1, and she's in the wedding, and she's always liked him. He hasn't seen her like that until now, and he's been holding a secret, which he finally told her, and something bad just happened to her, and she's debating whether going back to Florida, or she was helping her cousin open a salon, or staying in Texas, which is where she grew up, but like she doesn't want to be around him. But now she's falling for him. She's like, do I stay? Is he gonna want me to stay? I don't know. So drama there. it's cute. So I will talk to you guys when I finish with something, and I am starting this arc, which comes out Tuesday, so I gotta read it soon. And it is a historical romance where there's an Earl. That's all I know. I'll talk to you guys more about it once I read more. Hi guys, it's 7:30 on Sunday, and I got 75 pages into this and am DNFing it. I have not had any good luck with books at all. I was putting together my list of books I read this month so far, and I have one 5-star book. And I read like over 15 so far, so that's really bad. And this one was so boring. And like our main character, it starts out with the fact that she met this Earl and they fell in love in 2 nights, and he proposed to her and she said yes, but then it flashes back to when she is kind of in love with her brother's friend and asked him to marry her when she was 14 so they get money, and he was excited, but he's like, wait, I don't get money until I'm 21, and she's like, oh, that's too bad. And like then they didn't talk about it, and then he goes to Italy and now he's back, but she's engaged, but she's like totally fawning over this Earl that she's engaged to, and I'm like, you don't know him, I don't know him, and there's like so many different characters, and I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. So 80 pages in and I'm just super confused and I don't care. So DNFing this, which I feel bad about because I've DNF'd Gabriel's Inferno and I wanted to DNF From Alaska with Love, and I'm reading Wild at Heart right now, so I switched to that at my parents' house, and I am 90% of the way through now, and it's probably gonna be 3 stars. We got conflict about 50% of the way in. That's over. We get conflict about 80%, and that was resolved within like 2%, and they're just not communicating, which is annoying to me. And Calla is just being very superficial. Like, she's spending so much money on this house, and like Jonah, she's like, we have enough money, but Jonah doesn't want to spend any money, and I'm just like, you're annoying. So yeah, and then she gets mad at Jonah for flying too much, and I'm like, that's literally his life. So it's annoying. And she is one of those people who can't be alone. So like, I love it when my sister goes to work because I'm like, I get my alone time and I like being alone. And Calla hates being alone. And she doesn't have anything that she can do, which they talk about. She doesn't have anything for herself, so she just wants Jonah there. And I'm like, go find yourself something to do. But I'm gonna finish that tonight and end this vlog tomorrow, because I'm also have 45 minutes left of Breathless, so that's going good, and that's a 4-star book. So hi Lily, she just came to join me, but I'm gonna go finish those books and I'll talk to you guys later. Miss Lily's coming. Hi. Her ball is over here, of course. Oh, did you bring up 2 balls? Her green one's right there, and I have her pink one. Here you go. Hi guys, so I am here to close out this vlog for you. It is Monday. I just got home from work, and Miss Lily here is excited that I'm home. Taking the gym off today. I'm gonna go tomorrow instead. And I have some reading updates. So this week has been bad reading wise. I was reading a few new releases for you. I finished From Alaska with Love, gave it 2 stars. I finished, I DNF'd that Engaged to an Earl because I just could not anymore. And I finished, Desperate Measures I read. I liked that one. 4 stars. Then I did finish Wild at Heart last night by K.A. Tucker. And this one, I'm giving 2.5 stars. So it read a lot like women's fiction. I realized while I was listening to the end of Breathless by Lex Martin, which I'll talk about in a second, I don't like the ending of books to be about the couple happy. I'm like, I'm bored now. Like, why do I care? So, the whole of Wild at Heart is literally Calla adjusting to Alaska, buying furniture, adjusting to Alaska, buying some more furniture, complaining to herself that Jonah's never there, but not actually like communicating to him that she's mad that he's not there, and adjusting to Alaska. So it's like really boring. And then, like I said, 50% of the way in, we have some conflict thrown in. Then I'm like, finally, it's picking up. And then it was resolved within like 5% of the book. And then I'm bored for another 40% of the book. I will say I did love Roy and that relationship. Roy is like her cranky old neighbor next door. He becomes a prominent figure in the book, and I really enjoyed that, but I didn't care about the romance. It wasn't a romance. It was just a couple that was not communicating, that like kind of started to communicate, and that was it. I think I said in my previous clip that Calla is very much a person who doesn't like to be alone, so who thought moving to Alaska, where she was dependent on a man who is gone most of the day, would do well for her. Like, I love hanging out alone. I like my alone time. I like when I can focus and get things done and have my me time where I can read or watch my own shows, and that's not Calla. And I'm just like, girl, like, find a hobby, something. So very disappointed in this. I know a lot of people have been giving it 4 or 5 stars, but I was very disappointed. Then I did finish Breathless by Lex Martin, which I am giving 4 stars. It's more on the low 4, so kind of like 3.5, because the last 45 minutes of the audio was them happy. And I'm just like, why do I care? Some people love it, but I think the book can just end there, because I like the conflict and how are they going to get together, when are they get together, what are they decide to be together, and I don't like it when we get this whole long drawn out ending and then this epilogue on top of that ending. So the last 45 minutes of the book, I'm just like, okay. And I didn't really care. And I'm not a huge fan of the friends to lovers where the girl has been pining after the guy the whole time since they were young, and the guy was like, I didn't know you liked me, and then like sees her in a new light and is finally there when he's just been a womanizer the whole time. That's not my favorite trope, and that's what this book is. But it was really cute, small town romance. If you liked book 1, they get married in this book. I'm pretty sure it was book 1 they get married in this book. I think. I'd have to double check that. It's either book 1 or book 2. I don't remember which characters are which, but it was cute. 4 to 5 stars. And that's all I have. I will give you a sneak peek at my next vlog though. I am reading Chain of Gold for a new reading vlog, so keep your eye out for that. I'm 70 pages in, and it's gonna be coming soon. That's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.